Hey guys, Frightener22 here, and welcome to my December 3rd DVD update. I want to apologize first and foremost for missing a November DVD update, but I was just getting really lazy, and I was just getting really backed up, and most importantly, I was just getting so much fucking shit in that I could hardly keep up with it myself. Like, my DVD and Blu Ray collection is just overloading my computer desk where I'm, like, literally out of room. But don't worry, because that's not going to even stop me a little bit from continuing to buy. So, from last month's just regular purchases, and then of course like Black Friday deals, I just got so much. So up to this point in time, this is absolutely the fucking largest DVD update that I have ever shot. So please bear with me, because I'm going to tell you up front, this is going to be a long video, and I'm going to try and be as thorough as I can with the things that I've watched. But as you can imagine, there's a lot of stuff I haven't gotten to, because I just haven't gotten the time to watch, even like a third of this stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my December 3rd DVD update. Here we go. First one we're going to start off with is a new Code Red title. This is the Special Deluxe Edition of Stanley, and this is the 63rd spine-numbered release from them. First one of the batch, and I have not watched it, but I know this is a re-release. This was put out on DVD originally some time ago. It was out of print, but Code Red has put it back in print. Next one is Roger Corman's Cult Classics triple feature from Shout Factory. This is the Lethal Ladies collection, 2-disc set. I have managed to watch all 3 of these films, and this set is a fucking ton of fun. It comes with Firecracker, TNT Jackson, and Too Hot to Handle. I'd have to say Firecracker was my favorite of them. All of them are awesome, over-the-top fun. Firecracker just has so much fun going towards it. Like, it's by far my favorite one of the batch. But if you've been following this lineup for as long as I have, this is absolutely one that you have to have. It's one of my favorite collections in the series so far, and they're going to be following it up with Volume 2, Lethal Ladies collection, in February or January, I believe. One or the other. Moving on, we got 2 new ones from Scorpion releasing under the Katarina's Nightmare Theater. The first one is Nothing But the Night with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. This one was fun. It can be a slow burn depending on what kind of viewer you are, but the end is a really good payoff, so I did enjoy this. The next one is one that I haven't gotten to, but I've been hearing some really good things. This one stars Karen Black from House of a Thousand Corpses and Christopher Plummer. This is The Pix. I have not checked it out yet, but I'm really excited to, because I have been getting a lot of good feedback about this one. It sounds really cool, so I'm excited for it. This lineup is becoming really cool to collect, so it's still pretty early in its releases, so if you're interested, I would definitely do a quick search online and look up the Katarina's Nightmare Theater lineup from Scorpion releasing, because they're releasing some really dynamite titles. The next one, this is from Code Red, and they're doing a similar thing, and they're having a banner of Maria's B-Movie Mayhem, and this is the 3rd spine-numbered release from this actual lineup. It's not part of the traditional Code Red spine numbers like Stanley was. This is becoming its own spine system. So this is the 3rd one, and this is Voodoo Dolls and Madonna, A Case of Blood Ambition. I watched Voodoo Dolls. It's like a shot-on-video film made on like a shoestring budget. It's a lot of fun. It's like ridiculous, like beyond ridiculous, and there's just some crazy, weird, funny-ass special effects / stop-motion type monsters in it. It's fun. It's got a voodoo vibe. It takes place on a college campus. It's cool, but it's really fucking weird and really, really painfully low budget. The next one I got, just for completist mentality, this is Dimension Extreme's release of, from what I know, the horrible latest entry of the Hellraiser saga. This is Hellraiser Revelations, and if that cover is any indication of what the film is like, woo, I'm in for quite a treat. Next one is under the Maria's B-Movie Mayhem line, again, but this is actually correlating with the Code Red spine numbers, if that makes any sense. Let me kind of re-explain that. The Voodoo Dolls and Madonna, these are a double feature. They're on one disc, and the double features are abiding by their own new set of spine numbers. So this is the third release as far as the Maria double features go, but the Maria's B-movie Mayhem line also encompasses just single release films that they're including as part of the Code Red spine system. So this is the 62nd spine numbered release, and this is Vampire at Midnight. This one was actually a lot of fun and a lot very unique. As far as vampire movies go in the 80s. Like, this just, it's not like an amazingly well-made film, but for what it was, I think that it had a pretty good story. I personally did like the acting, and, the ending, while though it may be somewhat of a letdown to some people, I was like, wow, well, that's, like, kind of a different route and direction to go. So I was actually pleasantly surprised with the outcome. This was a fun one, though. Returning to Shout, because they're always great at what they do, especially when they give me my beloved Nickelodeon cartoons. This is Catdog Season 1, Part 1. Very happy to collect these. Buy the Nickelodeon releases from Shout Factory. I cannot stress that enough. If my DVD updates can, encourage you to buy anything, support the Nickelodeon releases that Shout is putting out. The more interest means more sales, means more fucking product and Nickelodeon shows to get actual produced, pressed releases. Not that manufactured on demand shit that's like $35 a season. So support those. Again from Shout, this is the 5 DVD set of Season 3 of Dennis the Menace. I believe Season 4 is already coming in January, and then there's, I think, just one more season to go to wrap the series up, so it was actually a pretty quick turnaround to get this whole series out, which is really nice. This is a really fun and exciting one. I haven't gotten to this one yet, because I've been pretty preoccupied with my Looney Tunes Blu-rays, which we'll get to in a little bit. But this one is the Golden Collection Volume 1, 37 remastered theatrical shorts of Tom and Jerry. Fucking love this cartoon, and I cannot wait to see how the Blu-ray treatment handles the cartoons. From what I've read, they do a pretty damn good job, so I'm very excited to get these classic-type cartoons on the Blu-ray format. It's awesome. A Criterion release that I picked up just in time for Halloween and enjoyed immensely was the 1932 flick Island of Lost Souls. If you've never seen this film, blind buy it. Really fucking good. Really awesome makeup effects for, the early time period. Very, very ahead of its time, and it really influenced a lot of leading effects and makeup people in the industry, like Rick Baker, who went on to do the effects for An American Werewolf in London and what have you, and him and John Landis talk at lengths on this disc about the impact that this specific film had on their careers and whatnot. So this is a great, great fucking Blu-ray. I can't recommend it enough. It's awesome. 2 from Blue Underground. This is actually the Blu-ray treatment of Lucio Fulci's The House by the Cemetery. I had never seen this until I picked this one up. I did like this one a lot of good gore shots in this one. The next one is the 2-disc Ultimate Edition, and I actually had the pleasure of meeting with Bill Lustig, who had a cool little sit-down, just kind of shooting the shit as he was putting on the finishing touches of cleaning up this film for its Blu-ray release, so I got to sit in with him and kind of watch the quality control over the Blu-ray, which was really cool. So, I picked this up after seeing all the special features in an editing lab and what have you, so I picked up Zombie. This is really good. This is probably going to be one of the best Blu-rays put out by Blue Underground. As far as I know, this is the only one that I own or have ever seen with a slip case, and those are always welcome in my collection. But this looks really great. The special features are excellent, and overall Blue Underground did a really, really dynamite job with cleaning up the print and giving the fans really awesome special features. There's a really good Easter egg on this film. If you could find it, I forget where it is. I think it's located on page 2 of the special features menu. I might be wrong about that, but look it up online because there's a really good, really humorous interview as the Easter egg, so it's really good. Definitely check this one out. It's good stuff. I picked this up on the cheap when it first came out, instead of buying that really big, kind of bulky box, so I picked up just the disc, standard Blu-ray case of The Goonies. Gotta have this in the collection. I mean, it's classic. Spielberg, Richard Donner, 1985 flick. Love it. had to continue supporting Disney and this franchise because I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I loved this film when I saw it in IMAX 3D. It was great. This is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Like I said, I really dug this. I thought it really brought the series back down to more focus. It was a really stripped down story, very straight and to the point, but it doesn't shortchange on any thrills and excitement. I thought it was a great little flick. Rob Marshall is bringing the series in a great direction. Who knows if he'll come back for an inevitable fifth entry, but it was great. Penelope Cruz, Jeffrey Rush, they're all great, and I love it. Now, a Blu-ray box set that was just, like, begging to come out, and thank God that it finally did. This is the Ultimate Trilogy collection of, Jurassic Park. Yep, you heard right. This is a great set. I've been cutting through the special features, although not as quick of a rate as I would like to, but nonetheless, I'm getting to them, and they're really fucking good so far, really cool, so, yeah, this is a no-brainer. Any film fan or Spielberg enthusiast needs to add this into their collection. While I was vacationing in my favorite place in the world, Disney World, I picked up 2 DVDs that, as far as I know, you can only get them in the parks unless you want to buy them through, like, third-party sellers for more money. These were, like, $25 a pop, but I knew that I had never seen them before or knew where to even buy these. So I picked up this 2-disc set of Disneyland Resort Imagineering the Magic, and then I picked up a 2-disc set of Magic Kingdom Imagineering the Magic, which, kind of focuses on the making of Disney World in Florida. Just give me 1 second, because this is only the first stack of, say, 5 more things that I have to show you. Where are we now? I think this is this next stack that I have. Like I said, guys, this is just like a gigantic DVD update, so you just gotta bear with me in getting through with all this. So, moving on, this is the Basement collection. This is like 5 films, of shot on video films from the 80s. Video Violence 2, The Basement, Captives, Cannibal Campout. It's a really cool thing. Comes in this big box, VHS looking box. It's cool. It comes with a VHS of The Basement, which was a shot on video film from the 80s that never got released, so it's kind of making its VHS debut in here and on the DVD, so it's actually a pretty cool set. One of my favorite films of the year so far, I gotta say, is this one that everybody should blind buy and check out, and this is Attack the Block. I'm sure plenty of you guys have been hearing a lot of good stuff about this. Believe the buzz, because it's really fucking good, but don't kind of research it to death. Just kind of listen to the fact that it's really fucking killer, and just check it out, because it's awesome. I really enjoyed it. Another one that I'm going to be watching probably within the next week or two, because I just wanted to wait for it to get closer to the holidays, and this is Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale, the Blu Ray. I'm really excited, because it's the same thing with Attack the Block. I was hearing excellent stuff about this, so I'm happy to pick this up. This is the first release under the double features of Maria's B-Movie Mayhem, and this is Scream and Barn of the Naked Dead. Barn of the Naked Dead I have already under the title Terror Circus when it was originally released on DVD, so, since this is so early in its spinings, I just figured I'd start collecting the whole series, since I didn't own Scream anyway, even though I hear Scream's fucking atrocious. Gotta support my favorite artist of all time. Love him. I picked up the Blu-ray of Michael Jackson, The Life of an Icon. It's a documentary. It's pretty lengthy, too. It's 2.5 hours. It's good and informative, but not amazing. I just didn't feel like it was great. They talked to Michael's mom, and Tito and his older sister and stuff. But like I said, it's well done, but I think that there's still going to be a ton more better Jackson documentaries, and perhaps an inevitable biopic one of these days. So it's definitely worth checking out and adding in to your collection if you're a Jackson fan like I am. But it's all right. Picked up this double feature from Image. This is Fraternity Vacation and Reform Schoolgirls. Just watched Reform Schoolgirls a few days ago. I really liked it a lot. Really cool, women in prison-esque film, fun stuff. Check it out. a documentary from Mark Hartley, the guy that directed Not Quite Hollywood. This is his follow-up, Machete Maidens Unleashed. This was really good. It focuses on the exploitation and B-movies shot in the Philippines during the 70s and 80s. Really informative and really well done. Mark Hartley's awesome, and apparently he's going to be making a documentary. His next one is going to be called Electric Boogaloo, and it's going to be focusing on Canon Films, the company. The great company that gave, like, Death Wish and Masters of the Universe, and a bunch of Chuck Norris action films in the 80s, and Breakin' and Breakin' 2, like, just crazy, awesome company. Some more Spielberg fun. We got the Blu Ray DVD combo pack of Hook. Adore this movie. Always loved it. So happy that it got, the Blu Ray treatment, but I wish there was actual features on it. There's nothing on this. Like, it's dead. And, as much as people think that this is a low point in Spielberg's career, and Spielberg isn't incredibly happy with portions of it, it's come a long way from whatever people originally thought about it. This is a really, really fun film. So I hope sometime down the line it does get a better edition with, a lot of features on this. So the latest from Pixar, this is the Blu-ray DVD combo of Cars 2. I like this. I thought it was actually better than the original. From Image again, this is the triple feature of the Angel Collection, the first 3. Apparently there's 4, so this isn't the entire Angel Collection from what I understand. I've only seen the original Angel, but I enjoyed it. It's a pretty good, sleazy and actually pretty damn funny at times film. So it's definitely worth checking out, because this collection and these films had been out of print for quite a long time, and they were fetching pretty high prices. So you can get all 3 of these films now for like $10 or $12, so it's worth it. Of course, with the holidays coming up, I picked up a lot of Christmas Blu-rays. One of my favorites is the Polar Express. Gotta have some Zemeckis in the collection. Picked up the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Stuart Little 2 to go next to my copy of the original Stuart Little. Picked up Will Ferrell in Elf on Blu-ray. Moving on to stack number 3. Let me just make sure that everything's going as planned, because I gotta make sure that my lists line up with the ones that I'm actually showing you guys, and they are. Some more Nickelodeon fun. This is The Wild Thornberry Season 2 Part 1. The number 5 spine-numbered release of the Maria's B-Movie Mayhem double features. This is Riot on 42nd Street and Bad Girls Dormitory. Always wanted to see both of these films, and I think Bad Girls Dormitory went out of print, and I always had wanted to see it, so when this double feature got announced, it was like a no-brainer. It was like perfect that these 2 specific films got paired together, because I always wanted to see them, and then when one went out of print, I was like, oh, well, that sucks, so this came at a good time for me. 2 more films from Katarina's Nightmare Theater. This is Satan's Blood. Haven't gotten to this one yet, and the uncut version of The Carpenter. Haven't gotten to this yet, which I'm bummed about, because I really was looking forward to that one. To get myself pumped for the new Muppet movie, which was fucking great. I just saw it for my second time tonight. I love it. It was amazing. This is The Muppet Christmas Carol. This one's a lot of fun. Really good stuff. And It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas Movie. This is from 2002. It's got like David Arquette and Whoopi Goldberg and Joan Cusack in it. This one was pretty fun too. And then there was a really, really big sale on the remaining 8 volumes of the Three Stooges, so I had to pick the remaining ones up to just round out my collection. So Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, as you can guess, Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, and then, of course, the final one, Volume 8, which is the only one that has 3 discs in it. All the other ones are 2 discs. So that was a pretty quick stack to burn through. Moving on to the next. Here we go. Some more Christmas Blu-rays. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Classic. It's a Christmas staple. This I actually picked up these a 4 film favorites pack for whatever reason, because I had never seen any of these movies, believe it or not. For all the nostalgia and all the films that I grew up on, I never got a chance to see fucking Free Willy, believe it or not. I watched Free Willy. I really enjoyed it. I like didn't think like, oh, like I'm not gonna enjoy it because I'm not a kid living in '93 anymore. But I liked it a lot. Like I'm excited to cut into the sequels. The most recent one is Free Willy: Escape from Pirates Cove. I think it's from 2009, and it stars Bindi Irwin, Steve Irwin's daughter, and Beau Bridges. So we'll see how that one fares out. This one is another Roger Corman's Cult Classics line, which is only available through the Shout Select program. It is a pressed manufactured DVD, but it's only available through Shout's website currently. This was one that I was looking forward to for so fucking long, and then finally it came out. And this is Streets and Angel in Red. I watched Streets, and this stars a very young Christina Applegate. This is like a year before she did Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Really fun, really sleazy flick about prostitution and like a badass cop that's like corrupt and like trying to off this prostitute who's played by Christina Applegate. It's a lot of fun, and I still need to watch Angel in Red, but these are just like sleazy, like prostitute, like, you know, turn and trick type films, so they seem to be fun. Streets was really good. Another double feature. This is from the Maria Movie Mayhem line. This is the number 4 spy numbered release, and this is Teenage Hitchhikers and Teenage Tramp. Going with what I had talked about before, this is the Looney Tunes Platinum Collection Volume 1. I bought the big box for it because I love the Looney Tunes, so I wanted to get the big box. And only 36,000 of these were made available, and they're all numbered, and your numbers are found on the bottom. I got number 7,892, so that's pretty cool. Hope they don't run out of all those. 36,000's a lot, but it's the Looney Tunes, like, awesome stuff. Picked up the 25th anniversary edition of Evil Dead 2. Fucking awesome sequel. Love it. I picked up the Blu Ray box set of the Home Alone collection, Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. I've watched both. Home Alone 1 looks great. There's a lot of great special features on it. Home Alone 2 doesn't look quite as good as Home Alone 1, and there's nothing on it. Like, there's no special features. With the original Home Alone, they managed to get new interviews with Macaulay Culkin and Christopher Columbus. It's like, you know, there's a lot of returning cast in Home Alone 2, so, like, why wouldn't you just, like, if you have those people, why wouldn't you just ask them about Home Alone 2 to kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know? But there's nothing on Home Alone 2, which sucks, because Home Alone 2 is a lot of fun. Like, like, I think it's just, like, the Home Alone 1 is by far better, but Home Alone 2 is, like, just as good, you know? I think it's, like, just as fun, so it's kind of shitty that they didn't give it, like, the same kind of respect. Another flick from Katarina's Nightmare Theater. This one has really been longed for quite a while. This is the uncut version of Humongous. This movie is pretty good. It starts off really, really good and goes on, but by the end, it's they kind of utilize the you know, less is more a little too much, and it doesn't really add to their benefit. It almost becomes like kind of tedious, where it gets to a point where like I just want to see the fucking monster and see a little bit more blood, because it's kind of getting like, it's not really keeping the interest up, so that's it kind of loses your interest a little bit by the end, because they're just not giving you what you want, like, you know, the horror audience what they want at a lot of times, but it's pretty good, and like I said, it starts off, and for, you know, the first hour, it's pretty damn good, but the last half hour, when it should get really climatic and suspenseful and gory and stuff like that, it just kind of fails. It's kind of lackluster in that department, but it's definitely worth checking out. This line at the Katarina's Nightmare Theater, like I said, it's a lot of fun to collect. This one I picked up, and I don't think many people know that this is out, but this is really cool to pick up, because it's like pretty cheap, and it's the complete collection. This is the California Raisins collection, 2-disc set, and it includes Meet the Raisins and Raisins Sold Out. It comes with the Raisins commercials, the entire California Raisins show. It's all 13 cel-animated cartoon episodes from the 1989 Saturday morning CBS TV series. So this is really cool. It's kind of a bargain for like everything California Raisins related in one collection. So I don't know I don't think many people know that this is out, so this is a really cool, nostalgic thing to pick up if you guys are curious. This is available now. Getting down to the wire, guys. So, we're getting down to the second to last stack. If anyone's wondering, I keep bending down to the floor, to the carpet to pick up each stack because I don't have the space on my desk to show, all of them. So moving on, Shout picked up the rights to release The Adventures of Tintin on DVD, to coincide, obviously, with the Spielberg movie coming up, which I'm seeing on my birthday. I'm very excited. But yeah, this is cool. I remember this being on, I forget what this was originally on, but I feel like I remember watching it on HBO. Could I be wrong about that? I don't know, but I feel like I definitely remembered watching it on HBO in America. But this is all 13 episodes of the original first season, and I believe season 2 is already targeted and up for pre-order for a February release. Shout continues to bring more episodes of Conan the Adventurer. This is season 2, part 1. So yeah, this is cool that they're kind of putting out this kind of forgotten about show, but from what I heard, this is actually a pretty damn good show. I have the first season, but as you can imagine, I haven't gotten to that with all the other shit that I'm getting onto. And you guys probably think that I don't watch any of the shit that I have, but I do. Like, on a minimum, I watch at least a movie a night. Sometimes, anywhere from 1 to 3 a day, because I, am a self-diagnosed fucking insomniac. Like, I don't sleep. I'll fall asleep at 5:30, 6 in the morning. So every day I am watching something. Not a day goes by where I don't watch something. I just have so much to watch. The next is the Blu Ray DVD combo of Super 8. I really liked this movie. This was awesome. Spielberg, J.J. Abrams, got that really awesome Amblin Entertainment vibe going for it. Really good stuff. New to Blu-ray, this is Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, and Martin Short and John Landis's Three Amigos. This is newly released from Disney. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo of Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. This was a made-for-television special that runs about 70 minutes. I really liked it, though. I liked it a lot. I thought the animation was pretty killer. Tim Curry does a voice in this. It's good. I would definitely recommend checking it out, and this is probably the best time to pick it up because you're, obviously bound to watch it. This is the perfect time to watch something like this. And they also released to only DVD, which I thought was weird because they released that on Blu-ray, and the Lion King direct-to-video sequels they released in the Lion King set, and they do have plans of releasing individual Blu-ray releases of the Lion King sequels early next year, but I don't know why they decided to just re-release this out on DVD, but nonetheless, they put out a special edition DVD of Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Magical World. This was the second direct-to-video sequel of, obviously, the 91 classic, but from what I've read, people say that this is not very good, but this is a feature-length film. This is a 90-minute direct-to-video sequel. Moving on, one of my favorite movies of the summer. I just rewatched it a few nights ago. It's fucking hysterical. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo of Bridesmaids Unrated. And the start of this film is kind of where we're going to get into a bunch of Black Friday pickups that I got, and this is one of them. I picked this up for $9.99. Another one that I did a blind buy on for $10.99 was the Blu-ray DVD copy of Despicable Me. This is a stunning-looking Blu-ray. The animation is so sharp, and just the Blu-ray treatment just knocks it out of the park. The movie's not... It's not bad. It's not perfect. That's what I should really say, because I did enjoy it. I thought it was pretty fun. But, yeah, it's nothing, incredible. It's nothing at all. But I would be curious to see how they handle the sequel, so... I'll be looking forward to that when that's done, I think, in 2013, I think it's targeted for. And Universal Studios is giving this ride an attraction. They just closed down the Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius ride, and they're putting a Despicable Me ride in its place. Another Black Friday pickup was The King's Speech. Haven't gotten to this. Another Black Friday pickup was The Beaver, starring Mel Gibson and Jodie Foster and Anton Yelchin. Jodie Foster actually directed this. This is a really dark film. It's a real downer, kind of, but I did enjoy it. I thought there were some really good performances in this, especially from Mel Gibson, but, if people are, if this matters to any viewer, it is a bit of a downer. It's a pretty dark film, but it's good. Like, there's some really good performances in it. Another Black Friday deal that I was, this was one of the ones that I was hoping I would get for a good price, and I did. I got it for $9.99. This is the Blu Ray copy of X-Men First Class. I really loved this film. This was one of my favorite superhero films of the summer. Well, actually, I liked all of them except Green Lantern. All of them were good this summer except Green Lantern, which is it's a pretty good damn track record, like 3 out of 4, I think. Because X-Men, Captain America, Thor, yeah, those were all good. Just Green Lantern was the one I disliked, but this is a great film. They had a bunch of hardcover Digibook Blu-rays available on sale that I picked up. This one I got for like $12.99. This is the Digibook of Poltergeist, one of my favorite ghost story movies. And this was a blind buy because I love Judy Garland and I do like musicals, so this is one of the best. So I'm excited to finally be able to own it and check this out sometime this week. This is Judy Garland and James Mason in A Star is Born. This is a pretty big, this is about the size of like the Exorcist Digibook, and this was $12.99. It's like really good price for this. Another Blu-ray that I picked up, this was a really good lightning deal. This sold out like that, and I was like on my computer right when it happened. I got this for $4.99. This is the Blu-ray of The Crow. I haven't watched this in so long, but I really, really enjoy this film, so I'm happy to have it on the Blu-ray format for that cheap. This is the 64th Code Red spine-numbered release, a part of the Maria's B-Movie Mayhem line, and this is Caged Men. I haven't checked this out yet, but they gave this film a pretty like hardcore treatment. There's a lot of features on this, and this is the first release out of all of their titles that they started using clear DVD cases, which I actually like. Just a collector thing that's like nitpicky that they're kind of changing it up, but it is what it is. But they definitely put a lot more care and effort, I feel, into this. This is like one of their most like stacked special featured releases, so it's interesting. Another one film that I really enjoyed from the summer, I picked this up on Black Friday too for like $11.99. This is the Blu-ray DVD copy of Crazy Stupid Love. I would absolutely recommend this one. This is a really good romantic comedy, but not what you would think in like a chick flicky lame thing. This was like a really smart, witty romantic comedy. Like, it's really funny and it's really good. Great performances. Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, Steve Carell, Julianne Moore, just really good stuff. I picked up the Blu-ray DVD combo of Horror Express, Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing again in this. And then I picked this up because I really enjoyed this film, but I hadn't owned it, so I figured, what the hell, I'll pick it up now and watch it again before the sequel comes out. So for like $10.99, I picked up Sherlock Holmes. It's a good flick. And on to the last stack of stuff. Big Jim Henson fan, and of course seeing the Muppets and watching all the Muppets films leading up to the new Muppet movie, I decided to pick this up just like a few days ago, and this is the 20-disc set, the complete series of Fraggle Rock. Like I said, it's 20 discs, and it's all 4 seasons of the show. Really cool packaging. Awesome stuff. And then, of course, I also picked up the complete series of the animated series of Fraggle Rock. This is a 2-disc set. It only ran for 13 episodes, but this is, like, not even $10 on Amazon. So if you want to be, like, a real completist and own as much Jim Henson-related material, pick that up, too. And the last few things I got, this is actually a blind buy. Shocking. I have not seen this yet, but this was, like, $10 or $12. This is a limited edition Digibook of The Big Lebowski. I'm going to be really looking forward to checking this out because for years all I've heard is good things. So I figured now I'm actually, sincerely interested enough to look at it. Here's a film that I've been wanting to see ever since it came out in theaters, but I just missed it for whatever reason. I scooped this up for like $7. It's the Blu-ray DVD copy of Night and Day with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz. I'm excited to check this out. And I just picked this up too. This is another like great lightning deal. It was $12.99, and this is the Blu-ray release of It's a Wonderful Life. And then the last few that I picked up were also lightning deals from this past week. For $5.99, I picked up Stardust. This was directed by Matthew Vaughn, who just did X-Men First Class and Kick-Ass. So he's a director to be on the lookout for. Another film I wanted to see, so I picked this up for $8.99. This is Jake Gyllenhaal in Source Code. for $3.99. I picked the remake up of Let the Right One In. This is Let Me In. I loved both films, and this remake was actually a pretty damn good one. The original was really, really great. And then the final thing that I got, keeping in with the Jim Henson stuff that I've been getting, I picked up a really cool documentary for like $8, and this is called Henson's Place, the Man Behind the Muppets. So that's it, guys. 35 minutes in, that concludes my December 3rd Epic DVD update. Thanks again for tuning in, and again, I apologize for missing a November DVD update, but I kind of have been seeing that people have been asking when the next DVD update is. So I finally figured I should just stop being lazy and just shoot one, because the more I buy, the more and more stuff I would just have to show you guys in a next DVD update. So I'm very happy to finally get this out of the way and give it to you guys for your viewing pleasure. So as always, thanks again for tuning in, and thanks for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next DVD update. Later.